When does 15 plus 16 equal 1? Only in the MOTU universe. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Toy Habits. I'm Michael.
And I'm the Toy Sorceress, and you're watching a special Toy Habits news break.
Yes, and if you could follow my Eternium math, we are talking about waves 15 and 16 because we just got some news that the figure assortment for the MOTU Origins Wave 16 assortment. So we're very excited about that. And we also dropped a bombshell on everyone midweek when we revealed that the Masters of the Universe Wave 15 figure assortment, they're doing it as split waves. So a split wave with some fan favorites and also some cartoon collection figures, and they are continuing that particular pattern.
Absolutely. And I love that they're packing He-Man with Beastman as an homage to the original figures that were released. And these two are awesome way to start out the cartoon collection. And then, of course, fan favorites Merman and She-Ra, which a lot of fans missed out on because distribution was just so bad the first couple waves that a lot of fans just never got these two figures in hand.
Yes, and that includes myself. So I'm hoping distribution is much better. But yeah, I totally share that. That's fantastic news that these figures will be available again. And, you know, our anonymous source has dished again on the figure assortment for the Wave 16 figures. And it looks like they are doing it again with a fan favorite and cartoon collection mashup. So how are you feeling about these split waves?
I think I'm okay with it if it helps kind of prolong the cartoon collection and spread it out throughout the year. It's awesome. I mean, I always want, you know, as many new figures as I can possibly get, but I think it's really great that they're allowing fans to get reissues of figures that they were not able to get, especially with this first one of Wave 16 that is one that fans have been clamoring for a long time. It was a very hard figure to get and is actually commanding a very high price on the aftermarket. So no other than Tri-Klops. And I can't tell you how many comments we got about Tri-Klops on our Wave 15 video. And I gave a little nod to people and I said, keep your eyes peeled because you never know. And knowing here he is dropping on Wave 16.
Yeah, I love that they're doing this and they're releasing him again because, well, not only is he hard to find and he's really expensive, but it's just a classic figure that you need in your MOTU Origins collection.
Absolutely. And I love this version of Tri-Klops. I do have a carded version, mint on card, of the Origins one that I've got in a nice mock clamshell case because Tri-Klops is one of my favorite figures. And I love that they're re-releasing him for everyone who missed out on them before. That is incredible. And we did get a hint about Tri-Klops being a re-release a while back because his price sticker was actually spotted at Walmart, I think back in April, if I'm not mistaken, with a $17.99 price tag and a current date that was showing up on there. And everyone was wondering what that was about.
Yeah, like I was curious too. And like, I guess not having the information we know now, it's like, okay, well, they've re-released figures before. This is probably the same thing, but I didn't realize that they'd be accompanied by these cartoon collection figures that were revealed at SDCC. So yeah, it was thanks to Rob 2023, fantastic crew member who spotted that sticker at Walmart and just texted it to us and said, what is this?
Yeah, like what the fuck? What the fuck? With the flock. Yeah, that's so cool. So for all of you out there who have been begging, pleading, asking for Tri-Klops, your calls have been answered. And here he is going to be part of Wave 16. I think everybody can rejoice that they're going to be getting Tri-Klops again.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I'm super happy that this one is going to be released because I love this figure and everybody should have Tri-Klops in their collection. So our anonymous source does not have a bead on what that second fan favorite figure is. So who's going to be joining Tri-Klops is a mystery right now. And there are some contenders, as some of the fan favorite figures they're getting announced recently, like King Randor, Ninjor, Webstore, and comic Trapjaw. So Entertainment actually put up a pre-order for this specialty pack as well. So we could see one of these figures joining Wave 16.
Absolutely. So if you're looking for this, we should have a link for it, but it's on Entertainment Earth. They're calling it a specialty pack, and they've got all of these figures included in it. So who is going to be the last one in Wave 16? I think that maybe Mattel has not filled that slot yet. They haven't decided, is more like it. And we are going to see. It's going to be exciting. Who's going to be called out for that next figure in the wave?
Yeah, I hope it's either a Webstore or King Randor, because again, those are very classic characters. Like, I could do without the mini comic Trapjaw or the Ninjor, but I think it would be sweet to have a King Randor or Webstore figure show up there.
Well, it's like you got to have it your way. Of course, I was going to throw that out there with the Burger King, right? King Randor and the Burger King. You got to have it your way, and hopefully he is part of the wave, because actually King Randor was a really hard figure to get. A lot of people did not get him. I think some people's pre-orders were canceled. He was only available for a very short time. I think I got mine from a retailer that we tend to buy stuff early, but I never saw him in retail, and he was not very much available through our standard fan channels, because I think he sold out like really quickly.
Yeah, which sucks, because the vintage King Randor, like that's one of your favorite figures, right? So yeah, I mean, you need
Randy that is one of my favorite figures. I love it. Randy is Randy. I had to throw that out there. So I love King Randor, and I'm so happy that they're going to be re-releasing him as a fan favorite.
Yeah, I am too, and we do have a bead on the 2 cartoon collection of figures that are going to be joining this wave, and the first one up is the cartoon version of Man-at-Arms, and I am digging the head sculpt here.
Oh my god, he looks great. This is straight out of the cartoon. Wonderful homage to the Filmation style Man-at-Arms, and very reminiscent of what Super 7 did with their 5.5-inch vintage line, but of course with all the incredible articulation that we love in the Origins line, with that brand new taller, more elongated buck that has that Filmation look and those awesome leg muscles. And again, they're escaping the quads.
The quads.
He's got the new buck with those amazing quads, because he's working out with E-Man as well, and he looks great. And that's
the new Eternia Gym, right?
The Eternia Gym, man. Who's their trainer?
I know, right? They need a trainer to release. Like, that would be an amazing Comic-Con exclusive. Just make up a figure and call him the trainer.
Oh my god, I know. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, but man, I am digging this stash on Man-at-Arms. It is nice and thick.
Yeah, it's a big bushy stash, and just throwing that out there. And I know we're not live, but if Silver K was here, she'd come up with a great one-liner.
She would have a lot to say about that. And the last figure in this Wave 16 assortment is the evil Lord of Destruction himself, Skeletor. And I am just loving all of the colors, this whole presentation, the mask, the power. Like, this is the Filmation Skeletor just coming out of the TV screen.
He looks incredible, looks just like the cartoon, and they did a wonderful job with him. And as a matter of fact, this version of Skeletor does look slightly different than that Mattel Creations exclusive that was just announced with that Skilled Skeleton pack, because he has more of a solid color purple chest armor and loincloth, where the one from Mattel Creations will come with a kind of more metallic, shiny paint finish on that one. So there is a difference between the figures, and of course you get the Masks of Power with this one.
Yeah, I think that's great. I love that they're doing those nods to some deep cut Masters of the Universe lore with these cartoon collection figures, and they're actually telling you where the accessories come from, so you actually don't have to do your homework. You can just read them on the backs of these card arts, which knowing what we know now,
I know, right?
If you take a look, at the backs of these cards, the cross-sell on the cartoon collection He-Man and Beastman figures, basically this is bringing it all together and confirming that the first 4 cartoon collection figures will in fact be He-Man, Beastman in Wave 15, and Man-at-Arms and Skeletor in Wave 16. So it actually looks nice to have just that cartoon collection card back just be focused on those figures.
Absolutely. And I absolutely love the new cross-sell with that new logo on there. And the fact that they are telling you where that episode specific accessories are from is very cool. So
yes,
good job, Mattel. And the funny thing is with these cardback arts that are here, it reminds me a lot of the original first wave of Origins, because they were very, I guess, more simplistic. They only had a couple characters featured on them. And that's what they did with the first wave or two of Origins. And then the later waves started getting much more elaborate in much more elaborate scenes with a lot more characters involved in it. And I like that they kind of brought back that simplicity of the card out art to sort of re-gear that this is wave 1, I'm using quotes, of the cartoon collection. So that's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, this is where the Eternia math came in the intro. So yeah, you can call this Wave 1 cartoon collection. You can call them Wave 15, Wave 16, whatever you want. But I love that we're getting these figures.
Absolutely. I think these are awesome. And it is a very welcomed refresh and new direction for the Origins line. So I'm super excited to see what else we're going to get. And can't wait to see what that mystery figure is going to be. So if you want to know what that mystery figure is going to be, stay tuned to toyhabits.com and Toy Habits on YouTube. And as soon as we get a beat on what that missing secret character is going to be, we will let you guys know.
Yes, of course. And you can always check out the article if you want to see still images of these figures. And yeah, let us know what your thoughts are on the mystery figure, and let us know what you think of this wave in the comments below. What do you hope the mystery figure will be?
Love to hear your thoughts.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks, y'all. And we will come right back at you with another Toy Habits news brief when we have another update.